Yo. How'd your day end up yesterday?
Down.
By much?
Like, I don't know, 1,300?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, not taking profits for.
Yeah, that's been a problem for me all week on Sim. Is my MFE is way too big. I'm leaving way too much on the table. Especially yesterday, it was just rotating back in.
Double sell side.
Yeah.
Oh, that worked.
Nice.
I'm not one in it. I wasn't in it or nothing. Holy fuck.
It's even bigger sell side here.
Yeah.
Could turn into a buy side.
I mean, it's
Look, it is.
definitely mutually sell-sided right there. buying on stocks
Yeah.
and a little bit on ES. But it looks like coming out, they're fighting each other. Buying on stocks again.
Yeah, that's a buy side divergence.
Now, somebody's getting stopped out.
Yeah, big time.
Something isn't right. Yeah, I know something ain't right, man. I'm manually looking at it. Let me focus before we mess with it.
Sell side divergence here.
For who?
Stocks are buying, ES is selling off.
Oh yeah. It's sold in there twice. On stocks, so this to me is potential continue. Oh my fuck. Jesus Christ, dude.
You good?
Yeah.
I've got a short at 50. I'm going to take it off here. 6 tick profit. That was a good exit. This is turning into a big buy side, and we have balance above. Let's see, though. Lot of selling on stocks. See if we can defend this area. Long 50-25. We'll take it off there for 5 ticks. I think that was an early exit. I think I could have held that one a little longer. Now it's turning into a sell side with balance below. Looks like they're putting in a defense here at 50s.
Inventory is relatively flat across all of this.
Big selling in stocks. They just defended this area. See them grind back up. Don't look like they want to, though.
they're definitely dampening. I went short from 49 to 45s. I was in with you originally, so I got a little pullback on me. Well, that was much needed.
A big buy side divergence here. Might try a shimmy back long. Let's see them defend here.
Sell side on yes.
Yeah, good eye.
But see how it snapped up a little bit? That came out.
Yeah.
Like they sort of stop run them.
That was a pretty big snap low with a buy divergence. Let's see if it holds though. I'm gonna try the long 47.50. Take it off there. 7 tick profit.
Nice. I saw that.
Sell side
Sell
divergence.
side.
See if they stop run it. Do have pretty good balance below.
They're trying to. Hey man, if this goes right here, it could be gnarly. Because there's other sell sides that were in there, but they kind of already banged through them. A lot of this delta is getting dampened. That's a snap.
Yeah, it's a snap with this buy side divergence.
Buy side, yeah, I see that.
Long 50.
2 of them.
Black heat it. Looks like a good cut. So you're gonna try to stop.
Yeah, man. These little divergences are getting blown out. It's like it's farming. Buy side. Two buys. There's your continuation.
Stocks have balance here. They might try to take it back.
It's really they're really dampening a lot of this movement.
Sell side divergence here. No, it's
I think it needs.
buy side.
Yeah. Just it's Sell side ES. A check long 44.
Yeah, I think that long could work. Maybe not.
That's a massive fucking.
Sell side, yeah.
That one's like a behemoth. That one's the biggest divergence we've seen.
Yeah.
I guess they are gonna push it out a little bit, but a lot of that divergence is kind of done, and that they could just be dampened. They're dampening a lot of these big delta swings.
I've got a 44 short on here. Took it off there, 7 tick profit. But I ate about 6 ticks of drawdown there. Big buy side divergence.
Where?
From that
Oh,
print
yeah.
on stocks.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're going to take it back.
Yeah. That does, doesn't it?
Buy side with balance above. Could want to take back the reclaim.
Oh, there's a big one right on the stocks. Everything has been kind of not wiped. I would say that's balanced. Oh, never mind. There's another.
There's the reclaim. I had a long down there from 38s.
Short check, 42.50.
Yeah, I like that short.
Just because there's the only place that has a divergence is going to be the stocks and them 38. There it goes.
Yeah, good check, man.
So you got to watch those divergences because they take them, they rebalance inventory very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still drilling?
Yeah.
Sell side. See, and that could be an inventory rebalance where that may not necessarily just keep scooting. Unless that volume keeps coming out. There goes stocks, setting it up. Trying to.
There's a buy side divergence here.
Yep.
Good defense of 37s here. I'm going to try it. 37.75 long. Take it off for a point. Got it.
Why did you go along there?
Buy side divergence with balance above.
Okay.
It's like that. It's like that triple R that I was talking about with you.
Buy and balance.
Sell side divergence on ES. That would have been a nice one. A short at like 38. So that would have been a good one.
Got 5 ticks, a clean off the short.
Nice.
Because there was 2 sell sides, or there were, yeah, right here in the 37s, and then they never really stop ran it.
I've got a 36.75 long. Took it off there for a point.
I was gonna say there's more, but that came in way too quick.
Yeah, it would have been really hard to work an exit there. They're setting up another one, but the problem is we're downtrending here. We keep putting in these spikes.
Yeah, stocks has a nasty one.
Yeah, it could peak here.
There's 2 nasty ones here.
Could be setting up a stop run to the downside.
Yeah. I had a feeling they're going to pull out on that a little bit. There's another. Stocks are fucking doing it again.
Yeah.
There might be a little more. There might be a little run up. Well, even there's a fuckload. They're all stacking up like on top of each other like Legos.
Yeah.
That to me, there's like some real deal shit down here. I don't know if they're gonna go through it, but the way that's stood, that's just a huge change in character.
It would be cool if the divergences didn't delete, if they stayed there. It would kind of be an eyesore because there's so many. Maybe just the good ones, you know? Sell side divergence. I'm going to try a short 41, but I missed it. Try a shimmy back, 40.75. Take it off there, 7 ticks. And they're putting in a buy side now. Could be a defense of 36s. I'm going to try it. Long 37. Take it off at 40 for 11 tick profit. So that triple R is really something that I want to hone in on because
They're defending this area really good.
Yeah.
This is a
I had a rough open, but the more I just focus on selectivity and setup quality and making sure I have that triple R, it's like I can get my win rate up to like 80-90%, you know, if I'm just really hitting that flow state. We set up a buy side here, but we don't have balance to trade into.
There's a massive stop run down here.
Yeah, ES has a pretty fat balance to the downside. They could take back. That's exactly what they're doing right now.
What?
The ES volume had a balance to the downside, and they just took it back in one fell swoop.
Well, there was a lot of reloading that happened right here below us.
Triple reclaim with a buy side divergence. I'm going to try a long. I'm not sure I'm going to get filled on it. I didn't. That's all right. Would have worked, though. I tried to get filled there at 35.50. That would have been a motherfucker of a long. Sell side divergence here. Could stop run into a buy side, though. That looks like that's what they're doing. Kind of flipping it. Tried to get along there at 35.25, but I missed it. But that's all right. Counted as good read. We got balance below on all three. Problem with shorting here, though, is you could get caught in a breakout to the upside.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Big buy side divergence here on stocks. It's pretty damp, though. It's not super wide. I could put in a sell side here. I just hate fading uptrends.
Look at that ES fucking just moon ripping sell side divergence like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I think there could be a short here. I'm just not quite confident enough to take it. I've noticed that the worst drawdowns that I've had in the last couple of weeks, just drilling. I haven't traded the futures desk account in probably 3 weeks. The worst drawdowns that I've experienced in drills are usually when I'm shorting into an uptrend. And I feel like if I just have an iron rule to not short into an uptrend, I mean, I could save myself so much pain. I miss a lot of opportunities, obviously, but you know, if I just need one rule like that to keep me out of severe drawdowns, then so be it.
My worst are fucking going with the trend. Anytime I try to nail it, I fucking get fucking railed.
Mm-hmm.
And then the trend just seems to want to pull back on every one of my entries.
Big sell side divergence here. I would take this one because we're not in an uptrend anymore. Turning into a buy side. Got a little bit of balance above. Could be worth a short or a long scalp. I tried it there, but it wasn't working. I took a 3-tick loss, and that was a good cut. That's my first loss in a while. They're trying to put in a buy side here. Problem is we don't really have great balance. They've also been pushing these 34s, man. They could want another breakout to the downside. There it is. Do have triple reclaim above us. See if they can put in a buy side divergence. There's one. Tried to get 33.50, but I missed it. Could be a shimmy back. I'm going to try 33.75. Could have held that a little bit longer. I took that off for a 1-tick profit because he called the sell side. I didn't want to get caught in a breakout.
There's a bit of buying on futures, but I think that might be the blowout. It's the stocks that.
Yeah, stocks are kind of dragging it down.
There's that upside stop out. There might be more of a stop run above us.
Yeah, we do still have a little bit of balance up there.
Well, there's some sell side reclaims that are yeah, 2 zones with sell sides that.
There was 10 o'clock news. Right? ES looks balanced.
Does. Now the stocks have this one below us. Question is that as good as it gets? Might be.
Do have balance above. They're putting in a buy side, but I need way more confirmation before I take something like that. I noticed that the buy side divergences are a really good way of being on the right side of the V. If you have to wait for a buy side divergence, then you're waiting for the right side of the V. which is nice. It's an objective way to make sure I am on the right side of the V. Keeps me out of a lot of trouble. So we've got triple reclaim.
There is no divergence below us, really. Not yet, at least.
They're putting in a buy side divergence here, but then they could just stop, run it down. See if they defend 25s.
See, it's a little. See how weak it is.
Yeah, it's not quite giving me the juice that I want, you know. I'm also kind of putting in a sell side here on ES. It's a nice little buy side divergence there.
I have a feeling this entire down move is going to get V'd out.
Yeah, I agree.
From that range above us.
This is a good snap. I'm going to try the long 2850. I didn't get filled, but that's okay. I'm not going to chase either.
There's a sell side.
Nice buy side here. I tried to get in at 2950 on the buy side divergence, but I didn't get filled. That's all right. I'm not going to chase. I'm putting in a sell side here, so I'm not quite confident in taking it.
Call it from myself. I did really well and then got in a big trouble and got back out. Still trading ultra aggressive like yesterday.
Is this the bottom of the range? Yeah, 30, 32s. I think 34s was the level that they were really struggling with earlier. They could put in resistance there.
I'm going to lock out my Dom.
Sell side here. What was that? That was 3350 they rejected off of, which is pretty much 34s. That could be a major pivot.
Have they swept all the divergences other than the one on 24?
I think so.
There's some buying or sell. Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
They might sweep out that fucking reclaim above us if they can get through that. It's kind of weak.
Yeah.
But there it goes.
Buy side divergence here, but it could stop run low. I'm going to try 29.25 long, take it off there, 9 tick profit.
Oh, why'd you go for that?
It put in
the buy?
Yeah, buy side divergence with triple reclaim.
They've been knocking them out. Have they been initially fading them or some shit?
So what I find is I won't take just a normal buy side divergence, but if I have that that super solid reclaim, so you can see there those two little candles, they puked low, and ES and stocks agreed on that. There was selling that came in on both of them.
Which reclaim? What price?
2850. It was a tiny reclaim on the 3-second chart. Very subtle. But the move prior to that was a buy-side divergence. So in my opinion, it's a little risky jumping in on a move like that, but it was reclaim above on all three with a buy-side divergence, and it looked like we defended 28s. Like we sat at 28s for a while, and we didn't sell off lower. So my setup was the triple reclaim. My entry signal was that little buy-side divergence that we had there. And that was just enough to help me juice that reclaim. Not much more. I wouldn't be in it right now. I don't think.
Is that what most of your trades have been today?
Yeah. Yeah. Triple reclaim
Okay.
with a divergence.
You can tag it. You're gonna have this son of a bitch right here might just sweep. This might actually blow out through 24s.
Yeah, they're putting in a snap right now. You see it? Snap to the upside.
Oh yeah. But stocks are ES diverged it too. That's a good signal. But it's kind of looking like shit.
Yeah,
but it's still diverged well.
Yeah, here's one here, sell side divergence.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, fucking stocks are fucking.
But they could stop it out.
Dude, stocks are digging the fuck in.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah, they are.
Stocks are stacking. This is gonna let go up. There it goes. A little bit, real quick.
There's another one setting up here. Problem is we have so much balance above on ES.
Stocks have diverged a block on top of another block. So when it does that, that to me is serious business. Like this is like they need to blow up a little bit to fucking clear out whatever.
Yeah, we've got buy side divergence with triple reclaim. I tried to get 29.50 long, but I missed it. Not gonna chase it. I think that move is over.
Yeah. You still have dual blocks, but they're flushing the one, so they might just that sweep I was talking about through this lower section might be ready.
Mm-hmm.
That's gone.
We do have triple reclaim to the upside. There it goes. Didn't give me the buy side divergence though.
Sell on the ES. Buy side again. Real battle. Yeah. This is another double block. They might push up again.
Yeah, I agree.
They might push up to 32 or some shit. There it goes. There, come on, there might be a little more. Nah, that could be it.
Had an entry signal at 28, but it was just a little too quick for me to catch it. I'm putting in a buy side here, but I don't have balance on ES.
What by who? Where?
It's already gone. It was tiny.
Are you on a 3-second chart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sell side divergence here. We do have balance on all three. I tried 30.75, but it's gone.
There's nothing above us. Just the blocks are in the 28s and 26s. That's where they need to go.
Another sell side divergence here. Problem is they could stop run it. Looks like that's what they're doing.
It's out. And seems like there's a strong signal for 1 to 2 seconds, then it disappears and reverses. Yeah. Yep. They're just knocking these fuckers out. This whole down move, there's like nothing left other than these 2 sell sides up here. See, there's that big block sweep. I have them drawn too.
Yeah, they traded right through that one. We got the triple reclaim. There's a bit of a buy side divergence here, but I want to see it stretch out a little bit more. I'm going to try it, 1950 long.
You need to get out of that as fast as you can. Like,
yeah, I'm going to take it off here.
Get the fuck it out.
You took profit.
The reason is because they had a range above us, and then this could just be continuation. And this is just one of those micro stalls.
Yeah.
Fucking ES is going. There's a battle here. This could fucking flick out either fucking goddamn direction. Double block. I think it. There it goes. Pathetic. A little puke, but it might continue. Well, this has been interesting to see a downtrend and how works.
Yeah. Yeah, every day is a learning experience, man.
Futures options we have access to futures options, and they trade about 1.3 million contracts a day, which is more than SPX.
Sheesh.
That is ooh, fuck. That's a massive fucking sell side right there.
Yeah, with balance, I see it.
These ES sell side. So there's these ES sell sides that have been coming in very sporadically.
Another one. See it? Yeah. Boom. You'd have to be super aggressive to catch it, but if you did, like, that's 3 points, 4 points.
Oh, there was a small one?
Yeah.
Here's some of the tickers.
This is a nice buy side. I want to see it stretch out more, though.
Yep.
Might try a shimmy back long. 825.
You gotta you're fading a trend, dude. You need to fucking.
Yeah, I cut it for 4 tick loss. I'm just probing at it. My average win today is about 10 ticks. My average loss is about 4 ticks.
These are. I don't have the option contract up, Joe. Look here, CME group. These are worth one. It's 1-to-1 with ES. You don't need to adjust it, but we have the data for it, and they're trading. They're trading a significant amount of volume through those, so we don't need to adjust notionally. I need to figure out how to get the symbols on. Here is an example of the tickers. This is a lot of fucking tickers put together. That's from the Sierra engineers. So I need to like.
Snap low.
Yeah, that is a snap low with a divergent stock, but
Yeah, it's not quite powerful enough, and it's turning into a sell side on ES. Just got to be ultra selective.
that the son of a bitch is just spoofing up. Oh, there's a sell side on the ES again.
Yeah, I see it.
They might want to knock it out. We'll see. They've been holding steadily on this down move.
Yeah, there's just no change in character yet.
That one was a beast. Oh, stocks are buying.
Putting in a buy side divergence here.
Fell on ES though.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a massive sweep up. Sustained. There it goes.
Yeah, good call. Good call. Snap low. Sell side.
You know, the entire market seems to run off these short-term stop runs.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Sell side. Again. Talks as well. Huh. That's a double.
Snap low. Sell
It's
side.
the first. Yep. Well, that kind of went away. See, now you're getting a bunch of down movement, and the fucking ES's delta ain't doing fuck all.
Big contract came out there, 460.
A little bit. No, not quite. Nothing.
Nice
Sell side.
slip range
Oh,
here.
they pushed it. Huge. They're gonna. Didn't quite let that go completely. They might push all the way to 88s if they can probe at the top of this thing more.
Yeah. It's changing characters. This is the first slip range we've gotten.
Yeah, right here. There it goes. There it goes. Let's see if they can run it. Fucking would come right back in.
Yeah. I took a shimmy.
I think they. If I would hold that, I would want to try
Working the exit
all the way to
here.
88.
Got the exit, 2-point profit.
They might pivot, right? Oh, there. See,
Sheesh.
they might pivot in that. I would.
Yeah, that looked
I would.
capitulatory.
I would get out potentially, because that could just be a dual pivot for a continuation. But still, there it was.
This is kind of the bottom of the prior slip range. I'm going to blast right through it. Kind of like range expansion. They blow out one side. They're going to want to blow out the other side. Bit of a buy-side divergence here. Could be putting in a defense of 78s. I tried to get 79
Holy
long, but I
fuck,
missed
dude.
it.
The buy side is dual-sided. That's big.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can double block. Or they just transfer the inventory up on ES, which can push up. Let's see if they can double block it. Not quite.
They're putting in a sell side here. It could stop on the sell side.
Man, there's such a big stop run above right here.
Yeah.
If they get through this 82, this is going to be fucking huge. Unless they're holding it. I mean, they're block rolling it low, so I wouldn't say it's a stop out, actually. This could just be a massive... I'd still be short biased. Because these blocks are rolling lower, which is good for sellers. The sellers are rolling it lower, so we don't want
to... There's a sell side here. Turn it into a buy side.
Now they're fucking going to go at it. This is to 88 and beyond there. That's something you just market order in. Well, that's been... There's still a lot of fucking... There's another sell block above us. There's a lot of sell blocks up there. Buy?
Yeah, it was buy side, but they stopped it out.
The next pool is right above us. The next pool...
Nice move down. Let's see if they defend here or they take back the reclaim. We know they support resistance reclaims sometimes. There's the reclaim invalidated.
Yeah, on half the inventory, it's snapping. That's the first time they've taken out cell side divergences of that magnitude.
Mm-hmm.
But you have these little fuckers down here. Let's see if they take them out. And they're not double blocking on it.
Buy side divergence here, triple.
I think this is.
above.
I think this might slosh low. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's attracting sellers here.
It's kind of Oh, wait, there was a double block in there. That's a quad block on top of itself.
Sell side.
That sell side might get stopped out. Oof. Nope. Nope. They jam that quad block.
Buy side divergence, triple reclaim. Try the long 77.25. I need to work an exit now. Got out of it.
Oh, I was going to say you need to push it. You could still push it too, most likely. Watch. Come on. I'd cut that stall, but I think there's a little bit more of a stop run above. That's right there.
Yeah.
You are paper hands, dude.
Yeah.
It's okay though. You need to be.
Yeah, when it's moving like this, I definitely am paper hands. Drink some fucking
I mean,
water.
at this point, what's left?
Buy side divergence
There's
here.
sell side. You see a buy side? Oh yeah, it's double. Then I'm gonna slosh it.
Yep, I don't have range advantage. There we go. I want to see a bunch of sellers stack in here. See if they get squeezed. If sellers puke in here and they can't push lower, I think there could be a big short squeeze. Buy side divergence here, triple reclaim.
Double block, continuation up.
I took a 5-tick long. Could have held it, but it would have been.
This shit is fucking squeezed between a two double sell block and a double buy block. Man, that fucking inventory looks like it wants to balance low though.
It's compressing.
On ES.
If you zoom out a bit, it's compressing into lows. There was a nice buy side there at 77, but it would have been so hard.
Triple block. They're gonna. This I don't know how. Like this might slip range here. I wouldn't put it past its slip ranging, but I'd be nervous about the 86s blowing out a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, that's a fucking if they hold this right here, it's gonna. Okay, they pushed it
Sell
because that
side
was
here, they could
that would have
snap
been a
it.
quad block.
This is so
Oh
interesting,
man,
dude.
more selling, dude. They got it. They're gonna push into the slip range.
Yep.
Just reacting, man. I wish I could just trade with my brain.
And some Neuralink, you know.
God damn it, they're gonna
Buy
slip it
side
again
here.
low. Slip low.
Turning into a sell
Slip
side.
low.
Yeah. This is a snap.
And these sellers are gonna get fucking. They're getting fumbled.
Yeah, they can't break through. At least for the time being. Buy side divergence, triple reclaim. Problem is they're compressing into
The buy
lows.
is gone. The buy's kind of gone. You got to look at it if they move. I know if they move like it about a tick or two down, depending on the buy side divergence, it's kind of over with.
Yeah.
Because they're dampening volatility of the delta. So if you see a divergence but it goes down a tick, you need to see it at the same price or above. If it starts to come out a little bit.
Yeah.
They're selling, but that came out.
ES is pretty balanced here.
Like that ES sell side is already over with. Looks like fucking stocks are digging in again. The boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Right through low a day. Yeah, see, it was given a couple long signals right there at 77, but notice how it wasn't moving up. It wasn't giving those clear slip moves up.
Yeah.
It was compressing. There was an auction going on at 77.
All right. For the sake of discipline, you need to stop.
Okay. Lock my dom.
I'm going to try to pull up an option ticker.
That was a fun session, man. Not to get excited about it, but my patience. If there's one thing I'm proud of today, like just being super.
What would you have walked with?
Just shy of 1,000, 975. What's interesting though is I dug out of a hole, and I usually struggle digging out of holes. I'll show you the.
Oh, I didn't know you were in a hole.
Off the open, I just took a couple trades that weren't great, but you can kind of see in my P&L curve how I had to lock in. I was like, all right, these are sloppy. I need to be more selective. I need to be way more patient. And then I really pulled it off.
Yeah. Today's Thursday. E1D, E5D. E1D, E5D. The fuck does the E1BV stand for? E1 BG26. We'd look at call. What price are we currently at? Can you tell me? Multiples of 5s.
Trading 86s.
The full 4 digits.
6,886.
6086.
6886. Yeah.
Dot fute opt dot CME. But that's not how the engineers do it. It would be E1 BG26 call 68 6085 dot fute op dot CME. Please work. Well, it's not telling me it's wrong. Oh, it's not available? What? But it tried. Let's see future options. CME has their own options on ES E-mini, and they're 1-to-1, and they have significant volume. They have about a third of the ES's volume coming through. Maybe I can try this and see if it... Look, it's trying. It's not telling me. Oh my God, it did it. But this is an old contract from fucking years ago. We'll do what price are we at?
We're currently trading 6,895.
Somebody asked you a question.
Sorry, I'm just making,
He's on a
making something to
he's
eat.
on a prop, but he's sim trading right now.
Yeah, right now I'm on drills. I usually
He's
trade with
futures desk.
Yeah, I usually trade with the futures desk. I just posted in Wave 2 backup my all-time P&L for the futures desk accounts, and it's down. I've blown. I kept one alive for 8 months last year that I blew, and then I opened a new one in December that I've kept alive so far. But it's in drawdown. It's not in profit currently, and that's why I'm trading sim right now, is because I want to regain consistency on sim before I move back to trading the future desk account. I think my problem last year was that I wasn't allowing myself to get consistent, but while I was doing that, I was trading my account. And I think when you add the pressure of P&L, even if you're trading one lot micro, like I traded one lot micro for such a long time, but even that, what is it, $1.25 per tick, even that $1.25 is pressure. That's P&L. And you're not allowing yourself to think. You're not allowing yourself to focus on price action. You're not allowing yourself to develop your edge if the only thing you're worried about is your P&L. And that's something I'm trying to do differently this year. Is if I'm in a drawdown, if I'm not winning, stop trading the account. Just switch to sim. Regain your consistency. Prove that you have edge in paper account, and then move back to trading your account. And it's just patience. My patience in that regard has done a complete 180 degree flip. I used to hate paper trading. It used to be agonizing because I'm like, oh, when can I go back to trading the live account? You know, I would literally count down the days until I could trade the real account again. And it was kind of a moment of introspection where I'm like, that's a gambling addiction. That is literally the definition of an addiction. If you're counting down the minutes until the next time you can do that thing, that's an addiction. And you're not going to get anywhere as a trader if you're just feeding into your own addiction. Do you trade with micros on the TFD account? It depends on the size of the account. Last year, I was in such a nasty drawdown, and I was so close to my liquidation threshold that I didn't have a choice. I had to drop down to micros. But normally, like with the account I have now, I do have a much wider leash. I think I have $5,000 of drawdown. And I'll trade usually one lot mini on there. I have the option to size up if I want to, but I need to prove my edge first before I size up to multiple lots. That was another problem last year, was that I would have one or two winning days, and then I would size up to a 2 lot, and then I would have a really, really bad losing day. And I realized the difference between 1 lot and 2 lot is 100%. You're doubling your risk between 1 lot and 2 lot. And you can't just be doing that on a whim. You need to prove your edge works before you size up like that.
But today is E4D. E4D. $6,900. Which is really far away. See if that works.
Micros feel like spinning your wheels. Yeah, man, and that is true, but the thing with the futures desk is it's a different kind of eval. You, because of the price of the accounts and because it's a one-step eval, meaning once you pass the eval, you get moved to a quote-unquote funded account, which means you can withdraw money. The thing with futures desk accounts is you can't just trade them. You can't YOLO them. You can't YOLO a futures desk account unless you have a fat wallet and you can afford the, what is it, like $50 or $100 resets. You have to trade those as if they're your personal account. So yes, trading micros can feel like you're spinning your wheels because of the commission drag.
Dude, I got it. I got options.
No way. Are you serious?
I'm fucking not shitting you.
Dude. No way.
Sorry, keep going.
No, dude, you're good. That's exciting. You can't let yourself fall into that mindset of your wheels are spinning in the mud if you're trading micros. What I recommend, dude, import your trades to preferably Tradecraft. Not to plug or anything, but turn off commissions. Just don't even look at commissions, man. Just focus on the tick value. Even turn off P&L. You can, if you import your trades to Tradecraft, you can switch the P&L display to ticks per contract. And that way you're not even thinking about how many micros you're using. You're not even thinking about commissions, just ticks. Just focus on how many ticks you're getting each day. And you're right, the commission drag is gonna suck, but if you can just net profitable days, you can size up. Start with 2 or 3 lot micros. If you're profitable for a week, bump it up to 4 or 5 lot micros. If you're profitable that week, bump it up to 6 or 7 micros. And then after a while, you're gonna.
Oh my god, I got puts. I got puts as well. So keep going. Sorry.
You're so hyped. That's awesome. After a while, you're gonna be sized up to a mini, and chances are you're gonna have to size down again. If volatility hits, we hit VIX 30, something like that, you're gonna have to drop down again. But just don't allow yourself to think about commissions in that respect. Because if you're profitable, granted, you're gonna be less profitable because commissions do suck on micros, but you're still making money, man. You're still working your way towards that target. Just if we're trading Apex or like Top Step accounts, I get it, dude. You gotta factor in commission drag. You gotta factor in the trailing loss limit, because you're recycling these accounts. You're farming these eval accounts. But with a eval like the futures desk, you're investing so much money into that account. In my opinion, you should be treating it like a personal account. And if it was your personal account, I'm telling you right now, you would not give a fuck about the commissions drag. At least not yet, because I'm sure I can assume you're also a developing trader like me. You haven't gained that consistency that you need yet. And while you're developing that consistency, just don't even think about commissions, man. Don't think about P&L in that regard. Just focus on the ticks. You know, or what the next trade, how many ticks are you going to get out of the next trade? That's all you need to think about. And then you can focus on commissions and stuff later on. But for now, man, I just wouldn't even think about it.
Let's see if we can see a delta.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. How are we gonna put all this together though? Dude.
That's not delayed either. That's live.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy, dude. You're gonna have like 500 chart books.
We need to figure out how to put it all together.
Yeah. Poor Joao. My condolences, Joao. You're oh, he's not in here, but his life is gonna get a lot more complicated.
Trying to figure out these root codes. Okay. So the root code is going to be, I'll tell you exactly how this is going to go, how the ticker goes.
99% of traders will never put that data together. Yeah, and that's why 99% of traders lose. We're up against a technological inferiority, man. Though.
Well, what happens if we do and it has superior informational edge?
Yeah.
I need to know. This is a nut that needs to be cracked. Because I think some of the there's 1.3 million contracts coming through this shit daily. You don't think that is having any form of a fucking influence and that some of this order flow cannot be hidden? A, B, C, D. Oh, shit. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch me pull up another. Wait, that's E. Oh, shit. So that is not a 0 day. This. Wait a second. Maybe this doesn't work. And it did. Look at the volume going in.
how can one's PC handle all of those option books running all at once? For how clunky Sierra Chart is, man, they do a really, really good job of optimizing. I think,
Only look at a day.
yeah, only look at what the last 24 hours worth of data. But you'd be surprised, man. Me and Fat Cat have pushed Sierra Chart.
Dude,
to
I
its
got
absolute
100
limits.
tickers up here right now.
Yeah.
There's 100 fucking stock tickers running right now.
Do you have like a MSI Afterburner or like something to see your internals? Like, how's your PC handling it?
I don't know. It just is.
I don't know. We'll find out when I get the black screen one day. Yeah. I mean, I'm running a pretty intense chart book, and I'm at 51 degrees. So, I mean, Sierra Chart's kind of a beast, man. All the tickers with options? No, he just has all the tickers with Delta. That's what he's running right now. Once we add options, it'll probably get a little messier.
There's got to be a way to fucking consolidate this shit somehow. Okay, so I'm gonna Alright, I'll tell you guys the codes. Let me figure out. Hold on. Okay. So this part is gonna be relatively fucking easy. So, and if you have Sierra charts, you can pull it up. So that part of the code is going to be easy. What is the strike, and do you want a call or a put chart?
Sorry, was that a question for me?
I'm just telling them how it works.
Oh.
So that part of the code is easy to put in. Call, what's the strike you want? It's usually, I think it's multiples of, let me double check. It's 5-point increments. So 900, 905, 995, 90, 85, 80. So what's the strike you want? Multiples of fives. Strikes, multiples of 5. Now this first part is where it gets really fucked up. E is going to be, yes, E-mini. There is one for the micros. I don't know what it is. The second code, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Example. Currently we're E4. So if I go in here and put in E4DD, this is today's strike. So each number is the week of the month. For example, this is the 4th week of February. So If you want a 0 for today, be E4.
Next. But here's the deal. Fucking
Friday. Yeah, this is where it gets a little fucked up. Because Friday is different. Next is day of week code. A, Monday. B, Tuesday. C, Wednesday. Now you may think you're like, oh, well, F will be Friday, right? Nope. W is Friday, and
so if you want today
would be E, 4th month of the year, or 4th week of the year. D is for Thursday. Pretty self-explanatory. And then you would put in the year. The year is 26. Friday, hold on, Brian.
Friday is fucked up.
Tomorrow will be EW4. 26. Friday. And that is how you pull up an individual strike chart for calls and puts.
You're welcome. You're welcome. What's the right side of the scale? This is probably how much it's worth. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, so I can buy it for about 16 bucks or some shit. So this is what look at my shit. This is how much it's worth. 16 or 13s or whatever. I think that's a put. So you can see that this is roughly in that same area. So this is it's going to go down to 0. This is going to be sinking down to 0, which is here, right? Because these are 0 days, so this chart is going to gradually go down. That's how much the option is currently worth. However, if you go in and we do this, because put charts are inverted. If we put in a call chart, right? The chart will almost look. I'm zooming out of ES. It will look very similar. It might be hard to see, but you can kind of see how it's rotating in roughly the same sort of way. It's interesting because it's a little more flat, but you can see the initial sell-off. You can see this, right? It's just going to be slightly different, but the initial sell-offs were there. But since we're closer to a different strike, you're going to start to see more volume come in. And as we drift away from that strike, so we're trading tens almost. So if I go to F5 and go to 90, 10, we'll do 05s because we're above it. Any fucking day now. You can see there's a lot of selling that started to happen around this strike. So the tens, the fives are here. Right here, there's the fives on ES, right? Look on the look at the it's not SPX. Look at the future or the option chart. You can see selling happen. So what this is telling me, people are short call in here. So they think that it's not going to go below fives, and they're going to attempt to get premium. Oh wow, the ES price is in the contract name, and the scale is the price of the contract. Well, the price of the contract goes lower, more people buy it. Yeah, you got to realize every 5 points there's one of these charts for the call and the put side. And the closer we are to that strike, the more volume you're going to see coming in. Like I'm sure if we look at 10, this is why putting this together would be a nightmare. Because we're between 5 and 10, right? Do you need just deltas from future options or also... I want to try out futures options so I don't have to pay for Opera data. I would like every strike for at least the 0 days. Now notice the tens. The tens have sold off. We have been bumping on tens, and there was a sell-off on tens. It is creeping up. So initially there was a lot of fucking buying of the 10 call well before the open. But now that we've arrived, it seems as though some of that inventory has come out. Anyways, I got to go. I'll see you guys.
See ya.